Hi guys, GloryHunter back with another pickups video, Carboot edition. So we've been hitting Carboot again. Finally managed to get a few Sundays off actually, so we'll be getting a few more hopefully. So stay tuned for them. First off, I've got a banging headache. Like, so I'm on the real pop juice. Yeah, it's killing. It's been banging away for a couple of days now. This is actually filmed the day after the Carboot because I had so much on. My sister was moving house and stuff, so I'm going to try and remember what we got, where we got it, and how much we got it for. So we actually went to 2 Carboots. First ever double Carbooter. So a friend told me about a Carboot nearish by. Went over. Actually got up quite early this time. Got there for about 7ish, just after I think. Yeah, so having a look around. First thing I came across, I had a few 360 games, and I seen this, and it's a game I've already had completed, fully completed, got the 1000G, back from Blockbuster days, but I've never really seen this edition of it before, and I wanted it back in the collection just to have, so went for this one. It was £3, but for it's got everything in it, so I didn't mind too much. Like I say, I've never really come across it. So it's the Prince of Persia Forgotten Sands Collector's Edition. So it comes in a nice slipcase, obviously all the stuff on the back that's in it. And it's in a nice steelbook. That's quite nice. We've got 2 discs, we've got the game and a making of DVD with a load of other bonuses as well. Content art and videos, CG movies, all that kind of stuff. Then we've got a little wallet with some lithographs in. So we've got 3 of these. Not bad. Then obviously the manual. Some exclusive content, so a survival challenge mode, 2 skins for your character. So we have a Malik skin and a Sunwraith skin, and also a code to unlock the original Prince of Persia on 360. Now I think I already have the game on 360 and I've not tried the code yet, so I don't know if they work anyway. But it's just nice to have the steelbook. I do like my steelbooks, as I keep saying, and it's got the lithographs there as well and the DVD, and they're all in good condition. So, not a bad start. Put this over here. And walking around a little bit more, came across this. The case is battered, but I have a spare EA case for this anyway. Obviously for the OG Xbox, for that collection. It's Burnout 3 Takedown. So we have another Burnout game added to the collection now. Like I say, it has got its manual, but the case is battered. It's cracked up here. It's got bits missing here. But I have, because it's an EA one where it says EAA, I have a spare EA case in pristine condition, so swap that straight out, not a problem. Another one off the list. Now, here's a little story. Well, actually before this, came across a woman with some quite a few different games and bits, and she had a load of Game Boy Advance games. Now, this is something I don't come across too often because they were all boxed, like fully boxed with obviously the manuals, the inlay sleeves, everything. She had about 14, I think it was, 14 box games. So I was like, oh, how much she game? She's like £3. Now straight away I was like to the missus, like, there's got to be some money here. £3 for a boxed advance game. Now there weren't amazing titles. I try and remember some of them. It was like Incredibles, Lion King, maybe Robots. I can't even remember some more. Like I said, weren't massive titles or anything like Pokemon or anything like that. But I still thought there's got to be a bit of money here. We're umming and ahhing and kept looking around. I was like, I'll leave it for now. We've only just got it. I'd only took so much money with me. I didn't want to blow it all straight at the start and miss out on something else. And again, I don't really deal in Game Boy, especially advanced games, so didn't really know what I was looking for, to be honest, like whether there was money there or not, but I thought there's got to be. Anyway, walking around a bit more, came across this guy who had loads of gaming stuff. And I recognised the guy anyway, straight away. I was trying to think, where do I know him from? Anyway, as I was looking at a few bits, found some OG games, found this one. It was the only one in there he had that I didn't have, and it's the original Max Payne. So we'll pick this up, not bad condition. There we are. Got this for £1. In fact, the Burnout one, I didn't say that. The Burnout I got for £1 as well. So I picked this up for £1, and we're looking around the store. He's got lots of gaming guides and a few statues and collector's editions of various games as well. And his car was kind of like a people carrier, and had the side sliding door. And inside was a load of more boxes, and he had some Assassin's Creed statues. Now, there's only one I need. I have all of them that they've ever made. It's got a nice, you can't see it, but behind the camera there's my shelving with them all on it. And I seen the Black Flag one with Edward Kenway, which I've got. Now on the other side of that is a dual statue with a black beard on. Been after it for ages, and I could see another Black Flag box on its side, but obviously couldn't see the figures. I thought, oh, it's probably going to be the black beard one. So I said to the woman who, there was a woman behind us, like, oh, how much stuff in your car, like prices? She said, oh, this guy who was standing next to me has just bought the lot, and there was loads in there. So he bought a fair amount of statues, guides, and he was still looking for other stuff. So we just missed out, and I can't confirm that it was Blackbeard, but I've got a good feeling it was. So absolutely gutted I missed that, because I'd have paid whatever they wanted for it. Weren't bothered. But yeah, he come and bought the lot. So whether he was selling it on or whatever, I don't know. But as I was looking at it, the missus is standing to my right, and she goes, "That's Tootie." I'm like, in my head, just straight away, I was like, nah, it can't be that. Don't be stupid, kind of thing. As I look to my left, and next to this other guy is a guy, and I double taked. I was like, it bloody well is. So he'd not seen me, so I walked round this guy and kind of stuck my head between them. And I've never met him before, but obviously because I watch all his videos and stuff, I don't know, it's kind of like, you know him a bit. And just in my kind of, I don't know, my joyful banterousness as I am, I sticks my head between these two guys and goes, "Bloody lizards everywhere." And I seen him kind of take a step back and look, and then he must have kind of recognised me, maybe, or realised who I was. He's like, "Oh, bloody hell," like, and we had a bit of a laugh and what have you, and I was like, "Oh, nice to finally meet you," kind of thing. We had a bit of a chat and a giggle and what have you. And yeah, great to meet you, man, for the first time. It was brief. We had a bit of a chat. I told him about the advanced Game Boy games. If they're any good to him, go and have a look. I don't know what he's picked up. This video is probably going to go up after his. So yeah, we met Tootie. So that was nice. It was good. I didn't realise we were that close to him and kind of the boosters that he does. Like I say, we've gone a little bit out of our way on a friend's recommendation. So we won't be hunting or stepping on his hunting ground from now on. I did send him a message today actually, and just let him know, like, "Oh, good to meet you. Don't worry, I won't be hoarding your hunting ground, your stomping ground, as it were." Yeah, it was good to meet him. I don't know why he got picked up. Hopefully he found some stuff. We didn't get too much more after that. We had a little bit more of a walk around, and there was a guy again with a load of 360 games, and I can't remember what they were. I think they were either £1 or £2 each, and I asked if I could have these two because they're only two that were worth anything for a deal. Can't remember if I gave me the deal or what it was. I'm trying to look up. Wrote some notes down, so I don't know. I may have got a deal, I may not, but either way, I'm going to make a little bit of money on, not much, because the prices have fallen out of these a little bit. But it's Ben 10 Cosmic Destruction again, and the first Skate. I think these trade in for like, I don't know, £3 each or something. So I'm going to make a couple of quid on them, not as much as I thought I was. Like I said, the price fell out, but it's a little bit of something. Anyway, moving on a little bit further around, this one man and woman were just kind of unloading stuff, and there was a cardboard box on the floor, and it was full of like PSP games, but they were all the same. It was all the same games. They'd obviously bulk buy a load of different stuff, and there was a few other I can't remember the PS2 games or Xbox games, but they had these as well, and these were one-offs, so they only had one copy of each of these and multiples of the others. That was with DS, loads of DS games, again all the same, which they'd obviously bulk buy. But I picked this one up because I need it for the collection, and it was still sealed, so I better treat it sealed. It's Fusion Frenzy 2 on the 360. Like I say, it's still got its seal on, it's not been broken, so that's good. That'll add in to the old collection there. And this one, we've got them in a deal. I think she wanted like £1 each for them, and I said to the woman, "Oh, will you take both for 150? Like, get that 50p off." And I don't know if she heard me wrong or misunderstood what I said, that maybe she thought I was going to pay 150 each for them, but she was just overjoyed. She's like, yeah, that's great, that's fine, yeah, take that. So I just kind of, as she looked away to get more out of the car, I looked at the missus like, did she hear me right? Like, does she understand I'm going to pay 150 for both? Anyway, I got my money out, paid it, and walked off. She was fine, so yeah, got them both for 150. The other one, it does have a slight crack in the case, but everything else is pristine, including the disc. And it's Micro Machines V3 on the PlayStation, so another PlayStation game. Okay, so it is the Platinum version, which I don't mind. It is supposed to be a good game. I do remember playing it a little bit back in the day, the old head-to-head, great co-op game. It does use the multi-tap, which I have as well, so I have some fun games on this. There's plenty, like 48 courses, 32 vehicles and what have you, all with different weapons and stuff on some of them, like tanks and what have you. So yeah, it does have this slight crack here, but case replacement's not a problem. Like I say, everything else in here is great. The manual's perfect. The disc is platinum disc, but it is in pristine condition. So we added a PlayStation game. It's not too bad, and that was it from that Carboot. Like I say, didn't really steal anything from Tootie. There wasn't much there for me. Hopefully he got some bits, or it's probably why I didn't get anything, because he was there snorting it all up and had it all already. But don't mind, hopefully you did, mate. But yeah, it was still early. We didn't want to stick around too much. Again, didn't want to encroach is that the word? I don't know. Be on his ground too much. Said to the missus, let's nip over to another one while it's still early. We'd walk round, there weren't too much more there for us. So we nipped over to another car boot, had a bit of a drive. Still early, went to a biggish car boot, and we were there obviously later than we'd want to be because we'd been to the other one, but there was still a lot to see, do, and pick up. So this is what we got on the same day from the second car boot. So straight away, found a gal and a mum with a load of games on the floor, a lot of PS3 games, which obviously I don't collect PS3 yet, but still money to be made. And she had this Incredible Hulk. Now for 360, it's quite a pricey title, so I was thinking maybe it is on the old PlayStation 3 as well. It's got some misses on the old CX website on the phone. She got it up at £3, so I've got it in my hand, ready to ask, you know, maybe try and get a deal anyway. And this guy comes across, picks one up. It was Mini Ninjas. Now, I don't know what that goes for, but he picks it up and he's like, I think it also had £3. He's like, oh, we take £1 for this. And gal shouts over to mum, oh, will you take £1 for these? And the mum's like, yeah, fine. So he gives her £1. So I thought, well, that's it then. I'm going to try my luck. We take £1 for this one. She's like, yeah, no problem. So £1 for this. And this one trades in on the PS3 for £6. So we made a fiver. Not too bad. It is sun faded on the front. But it's going straight chopped in. Make a fiver on that one. So not too bad. That's the only game we picked up from this car boot actually. We've got a few other gaming bits to have a look at. There was a few I was looking at, but they were either in really bad condition. I did pick up an OG game I needed for the collection, but the disc was literally from the centre to the edge, split in half, like just cracked straight through. So that was a shame, because I'd like that. I'd never come across it before. And for the life of me, I can't remember what it is now. Maybe Firehawk, something like that. I don't know. So that was a bit of a shame. But anyway, moving on, having a look around, talking to a few people, came across this. And I have seen this before, but I can't remember where. And it's a Lost Planet 2, like, box with a model in. Now, I don't know if these were supposed to be kind of, it says one in captive, £8 inside. I don't know if they're supposed to be blind boxes or if you got them for pre-ordering or what have you. She had 2. She said she'd already sold a load. Both of them were the same monster inside, if you like. So I'll show you this real quick. And it's in a little plastic thing, and it's one of the big boss enemies from Lost Planet 2. It's a bit weird. Yeah, that's it. Don't know what it does. It's supposed to like squirt. Just I don't know. It's a hard model, so that'll go on the shelf. Just because it's a bit of gaming memorabilia. I don't mind the game. It's all right. Do like me other Lost Planets, so that is that. So yeah, she was selling them at £1. I offered her 50p. She said no. It's like 8p. She was like, if it makes you happy, I get rid of it. That's fine. So I got it for 8p in the end. So not too bad for a little figure. And not far from there, we came across another couple. He'd obviously gone off to have a look around because I'd had the price on a few things, and she had to phone him up to check what the price were, including this. The other bit, she had like a PSP and some games and stuff. The price was either a little bit too high or just stuff we weren't interested in. But we've seen this. I was like, yeah, that's interesting. So I weren't sure what it were at first, picked it up, and then obviously knew what it was. I've never seen it before, and yeah, it is a Super Mario Land LP, but vinyl. So Super Mario Brothers, it's got 2 songs on, the instrumental and the normal. There's our vinyl. So Ambassadors of Funk featuring MC Mario. Got to rescue Peach, apparently. So the artwork on the front is from the kind of Game Boy Super Mario Land. On the back it does have a picture of Super Mario 3. And yeah, I have played it on my record player because I do have one now. And I do kind of recognise the song. I remember it coming out. But yeah, picked this up for £3. So at the time I was a bit and ahhing. £3, is it worth it? I don't know. But gets back, and just out of pure curiosity, I never use eBay. But I thought, if I'm going to find one, it's going to be on there. So I searched for it on eBay, I found one, and it was up at £50. £50. Obviously, it's got to sell it that, but that's what it's up for. So picking it up for £3, I don't feel too bad about that now. But yeah, this will definitely be staying in the collection. I'll be keeping this. It'll be going on the shelf or what have you. Yeah, it's quite interesting. If you can remember the song, I don't know, but yeah, so it uses the kind of Mario music and of different variations of levels with some kind of almost rapping Mario tune to it. Yeah, it's alright. £3. Too bad. Yeah, so other bits that we got. Picked up one of these from a guy. Obviously, the old PS2 controller. This, you think he wanted like £2. I got him down to 150. It's 150 for that. He's trading for £6, so a bit of profit on that one. And then we also got another one from a guy. He actually had a red Wii as well, which we're tempted at buying because it was cheaper than what we could trade it in for. Probably would have made a load of money on it, but yeah, we didn't really look at it. It was boxed as well. It's always one of them things you get everything. I probably should have got that. But anyway, lost that again. He had a load of PS1 games as well, nothing great. And Mrs. was looking at the old Rugrats Search for Reptile, which came across 3 times in that Carboot. But all of them in bad condition, unfortunately. But yeah, we got this off him. It is a silver PS2 pad and 2 memory cards. So we've got another silver one and another kind of see-through blue one. Now he says, I'll give us a tenner for the 3. It's like, well, I'm not going to make much on that. Will you take 8? He's like, yeah, okay. So I've got him for £8. I was going to trade that back in, make my £6 back, which means I got my memory cards for £1 each. I don't know. I do have both these colours now. I might keep them. I am getting quite a few of these now, so I mean I could trade them in for a little bit. I'm not going to make much. They're like 160 or something. So is it really worth 60p? I'd probably rather keep them. So they'll be going in the collection just for a few more game saves. Yeah. The other things, I see, we came across quite a few people games and stuff actually. Another lady and a load of PS2 games. A stack which she had separately, which said, oh, these are all 50p, but they're scratched to hell. And I had to look through some of the choices titles and they were battered, so I didn't really want to, even 50p, I didn't want to take the risk on CX not trading them because they probably wouldn't. Oh, my head. Yeah, again, she had some PS1 games like Crash Bandicoot 2, but she wanted the price for it, like I think 20-25 quid. They did have a Dog Void statue. I don't know if I can get the game, if you know what game is. It was a game on the 360 and the PS3, where you have like a rocket pack on and you can stick to ceilings and stuff. But they had a figure of it, still sealed in a box. And again, that's something I wish now I'd picked up. I said to myself, we'll go back and get that, and then we just forgot or ran out of time. And by the time we'd gone round, we were back to the beginning, and we just kind of went. Time was pushing on, so I missed out on that as well. Yeah, the only few bits I picked up was a few books from my collection. The old school Plot Horror books. I got these 60p for the 4, just to add on that. And this, which seen first of all walking around, it got £22.50 on it. He did say straight away, oh, you can have it for 20 quid. I did want it. I said, like, I will go and get that at the end. But again, I didn't want to use all my money. We just got there and seen this and risk of losing some else. But we didn't find that much more, as you've seen. So I did go back, pick this up, and I said, oh, we take 18. It was like 19, it's a deal, so that's fine with me. 19 quid. This still goes for about £41 upwards on like the old Amazon and everything else, and different versions of this are into the hundreds of pounds. I've been after this game for ages, and I have played it before. A friend of mine's got it. I love me Lord of the Rings, love me board games, Lord of the Rings Risk. So this is a great game. I love Risk, and like I say, Lord of the Rings. So you have your Lord of the Rings map and all the minifigs there. So you've got good and bad forces, and cards which change the game as well. You can also play with the One Ring where it travels around the map, and when it gets to the end, it's the end of the game. You score on points, so it makes the game faster as well as playing Total Conquest. So me and the missus just had a game of this last night, and yeah, I love it. It's great. So 19 quid's not too bad. Saying it's like 40 odd quid game, but that is it. That is our car boot haul for saying we did 2 car boots. Yeah, we didn't get that much. We did make a little bit of profit. Did get a lot for the collection this time, but nothing spectacular. But I hope you enjoyed anyway, guys. Like I say, I'm getting some more Sundays off. We're going to try out a few more car boots around and see what we can see. If nothing comes of them, we're going to be going back to our usual and cracking on there. Excuse me. So, yeah, hit us with a like if you did enjoy. Any comments, bang them down in the comment box. And subscribe for future videos. Like I say, a lot more car boot stuff to come. And we'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.